Two Ghanaians have filed a petition with the International Criminal Court, ICC, claiming that migrants in South Africa have been subjected to widespread and systematic attacks. They argue that the violence, including killings, could constitute crimes against humanity. So, what are the petitioners hoping to achieve through the ICC? DW's Eric Mawena Ekbeta explains.
The petition was filed by Dr. Palgrave Boachidankwa, a former government spokesperson on security and counter-terrorism, as well as analyst Emmanuel Coutinho. They argue that the attacks on migrants are not isolated incidents, but part of a widespread and systemic pattern that could amount to crimes against humanity. The petition also accuses President Cyril Ramaphosa's government of failing to stop the violence or hold those responsible accountable. According to the petitioners, the attacks have left migrants dead, injured and homeless, forcing many others to flee. But South Africa's government has pushed back, calling the move opportunistic and maintaining that the country's laws already protect people from discrimination. Meanwhile, Ghana's President John Mahama says concerns over the escalating attacks were clearly communicated during a recent meeting with a South African envoy.
President Ramaphosa sent a delegation to me yesterday. We met with them, and I explained the reason why it was important for us to discuss it. I mean, sometimes these things happen, we want to sweep them under the carpet, but when we do that, we rather do not cure what the problem is. You know, and so I told them, I said, Ghana, we don't harbor any malice against South Africa, but we're raising it as an issue for discussion to even give South Africa the opportunity to take that platform of the continental body and explain what they're doing to the world about the xenophobic attack.
For now, the ICC petition is turning up the international pressure on Pretoria to take stronger action.
You see, the way Ghanaian president take this xenophobic attack really seriously, the Nigerian government is supposed to take it seriously like this. So, do you know how many Nigerians have died? Their properties, their businesses. Do you know how many of them? But the Ghanaian government, they push this thing to its core, letting people know that this is what South Africans are doing. Nigerian government are just focused on nationalizing South African companies. They are very intent about this money. They like money. It's not, look, what they are doing is okay. It will hurt South Africans very bad. But it's not always about money. There are some things you need to do it, so it won't repeat itself in future. You understand? It's not always about money. You know, South African president literally sent delegates to Ghana to speak with John Mahama, right? He told them he want to speak with Ramaphosa, not them. You know, from there, they will know that this man is serious about this. From there, they will know that he's very serious about his citizens. I promise you, they will protect more Ghanaians over there than they are protecting other Africans, because they know that the president is not going to let it slide. They only kill one person. Imagine they can't pressure him, put for their head. Imagine they kill the amount of Ghanaians the same way they kill Nigerians. I promise you, by this time, South Africa will be bleeding hard because of what Ghanaian president will do to them. Nigerian politicians, you guys should do what you guys need to do fast, because time no deal. Now this ending of month, now we give them to come out for this country. I ain't don't know come out and go see us.
How can you compare Nigerian government and Ghanaian? You just like you are comparing mosquito and lion. How is it gonna work? It's not possible. And as you can see, a lot of Nigerians are speaking. When you enter social media, you will see the way how Nigerians are coming out. They talk. They open their mouth. They are talking a lot of certain things.
I just came across many videos about South Africa. I was getting this thing all wrong, and you guys never told me. You came to my comment section abusing me, and you know I need to know the truth. Somebody has showed me many truths about you. You guys have not been saying anything. You have been defending your country, but you have not been saying what is going on with you. South African people are too clever.
Now you speak your own mind, eh? Now let's go to the next one. There is a lot of video. Nigerians, it's not easy. Listen to this one.
The South African issues seem to be getting serious by the day. Ghana's president has explained to the African Union Commission chairperson why Ghana wants the African Union to investigate the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. President John Mahama said South African authorities are not responding with the seriousness the situation demands. According to him, those behind the attacks are known, yet they have been allowed to operate with impunity. He said the crisis has already cost Ghana dearly, including the evacuation of its citizens. Mahama also warned that attacks on fellow Africans could undermine decades of work towards African integration, which is why the issue should not remain a bilateral matter between Ghana and South Africa. He also revealed that President Cyril Ramaphosa sent a delegation to meet him and stressed that Ghana holds no malice towards South Africa. He said taking the matter to the African Union will give South Africa a platform to explain what it is doing to stop the violence. Immediately after Mahama's explanation, the African Union Commission chairperson said the attacks were a major source of concern for the Commission. He also acknowledged South Africa's official condemnation of xenophobia and violence, but said illegal immigration must be handled through the law, not harassment, not mob justice or the seizure of businesses. He said the human cost of the attacks was terrible and ended with his strongest statement: the African Union Commission will take up the matter and will not remain silent. You know, this is significant because it is no longer only Ghana raising concerns. The African Union leadership has now publicly acknowledged the seriousness of the issue. So let's see where it goes from here. Thank you all for watching.
You can imagine you are happy for African Union to put mouth, but the same African Union failed. They failed. The same African Union was there where bandits, they kill Nigerians. Which one is worse? South African telling African to go back and fix their country, and the bandit or kidnapping in Nigeria, packing the children. Which one is more dangerous? Which one the African Union needs to intervene? Which is the bandit one, the kidnapping one, the Boko Haram one? But African Union sound like they do not know what is happening in Nigerians. African Unions don't know that Nigerians are going through all this thing. African Union not so concerned, they don't even do like say the year. But right now, African Union acknowledging there is foreigner must go in South African. Now it be now African Union now have the power and the energy to speak to the South African. Are the African Union get sense? Are they normal? They are not normal, because African Union cannot come and tell me they are normal. Because if they are normal, how can they tell me that? The kind of thing that is going on in Nigerians, African Union did not know. Bandits killing people, Nigerians are calling for help. African Union did not know. They kidnapping about 40 children, some die. Even when they say, I hear it is the rescue some me, I know they believe you. But African Union sounds like they did not see all those things that happen in Nigeria. But when South Africans saying that we want to fix our nation, we want to fix our country, then African Union is now involved. This is funny. It's really funny. I can't lie for you. Going back is must. We support South African to tell all African countries to go back. Okay? Let's listen to this video. Right.
We see African leaders fighting against what South Africans are doing, against the recent xenophobic
that is what they are doing,
or Afrophobic attack, whatever they call it. To me, it's good, but that is not enough. As they are using fighting South Africa because they are unaliving people or violent, they should also create opportunity for their citizens so that they will not be running from one country to another. Tell ourselves the truth. When you go to the whole world, the way Africa migrates, especially West Africa, the way we migrate to other countries is a language. You know what?
It's Africa.
Government, our system fails us woefully. For how long can we keep on running from our home, a place we call home. Because of what? The system fails us in every area. So, my dear African leaders, fine, you're fighting South Africa because of their unaliving people. I am not in support of violence. But my own advice, do something, work. You are not there just to be there. You people, in fact, I don't know what to call them. Before you say, see what, but I'm here to tell them that fighting South Africa is not enough, but they should do something that will make the citizen to stay back home.
You try. You said our own life. Is it whatever there is, what they are doing in South Africa is worse than what is happening in Nigeria? The answer is no. What is happening in Nigeria is the dangerous one. What is happening in Nigeria is the dangerous one. Let's listen to this lady, the last video. I'm not going to play it.
Do you think we are that jobless if South Africans are killing themselves or they are having problems with themselves? Do you think we are that jobless to be prognosing into your matter? We will not care about you. Trust me, we will not care about you. Continue doing whatever you want to do. It is between yourselves. And why we are bothered? Because it affects us. It affects us one way or the other. You are taking the lives of our people. You are destroying their belongings because they came to establish in your place. Because you don't have respect for humanity. Because you don't respect boundaries. Because you don't value human being. You think it is you that only matters. No. When South Africans start buying themselves, fighting among themselves, having issues among themselves, do you think we are that jobless to come and be talking about what you are doing in your country? Who cares? Who cares? Now it's because you touch us. And when you touch Africa, you touch us all. Touch Ghana, touch Nigeria, touch Congo, touch Malawi, touch all the African countries. And you're expecting us to keep quiet. Like, are you kidding me? Is South Africa the supreme of all Africa? I want to understand, no? I want to understand. That is why I asked that question. Who is South Africa without Africa? You are nothing. You are south without a continent. And you cannot survive it. Nobody survives in isolation. But how would you know your brain is dry? It is my country, it is my country. If every other African country removed their hand in South Africa, you are nothing. You don't have a continent. In fact, you will not even have a country. You are going to be south. South what? South country. What is your continent? What do you name you will not share your country into maybe 30 something. You will not share the country so that you become a continent. You are a fool. A lot of you are fools. The educated one are laughing at you people. Even the one that we think they have sense, they are the one leading the protests. Africa belongs to South Africa, belongs to South Africa. South Africa, may everybody wash your hand. May that small money where they come from Nigeria, come your country, may them cut down. The one where they come from other neighboring country, may them cut down. Just govern yourself. Eat what you produce. Eat what, no export, no import. Eat what you produce. Let's see how it will survive. All the radio station, the whatever that you are hearing, is linking to your country. All go come out. You go just hear only local South African news every day. You will not even know what is happening around. The
question is simple. South Africans are saying that
you people don't
whether
understand.
you like it or not, you need to go back and fix your country. And there's nothing I can do about it. If you like, speak from now to next tomorrow. South Africans are still telling you, please go back. Go and fix your country. I know you feel hot, and that is it. I have nothing to say. See me my next video. Bye for now.